So why work in alternative investments? Why do I work in alternative investments and have been for the last 20 years of my career? Simple. It offers something traditional finance never could: impact, creativity, and long-term wealth building. We work in real assets and make a real impact. Unlike trading stocks, alternative investments let me touch real assets. These are things that house people, power businesses, or solve real-world problems. That was more interesting to me than just trading on a computer screen. Whether it's investing or operating mobile home parks, storage facilities, or offering commercial spaces to small businesses, these investments matter. They're not just numbers on a screen. It's more than just returns. Don't get me wrong. Investment returns matter greatly. But what I love about alternatives is the control and the strategy involved. You're not riding the wave, you're building it. You get to structure deals. The stock market can be volatile. And in private investments, you get to structure deals, underwrite risk, and actually influence the outcome. As I grew my career, I noticed that wealthy people were hands-on on the deal. Many of them, in order to acquire or build their wealth initially, owned businesses, invested directly in real estate, invested in hard assets, were hands-on with their investments. And if you look at how family offices and high net worth individuals invest, they don't just park all their money in stocks and mutual funds. They build long-term wealth with private equity real estate, private equity, private credit. They work with strategic partners after they have a critical mass of wealth and allow these partners to do what they do best to generate higher returns from them versus being in conventional investments that pay out smaller returns and where they may not have as much control or there's not an edge against the other investment alternatives. Alternative investments are the engine behind generational wealth. I also love that alternative investments are entrepreneurial. It's not a desk job with a script. Working in alternatives means you're constantly solving, creating, and adapting to the market, to the business, to operational issues. And you can learn to raise capital and build relationships and evaluate risk and create value in a real way. There's room to innovate. The alternative investment space is evolving, and it's evolving fast. From tokenized real estate to platforms that democratize access to private markets, this is a new frontier. If you're entrepreneurial, strategic, and you care about outcomes, there's no better place to be than working in private equity alternative investments. I love to compete. I love sports. And I didn't get into alternative investments to play it safe. I want to get paid on my performance. And I love to be able to affect the outcome of the rewards that I work for. And if you like competing, if you like engaging in an intense, driven, exciting career, private equity alternative investments may be for you. I'm always working to build my personal skills so I can be a better investor and produce higher returns for myself and my partners. I got into this business because I wanted to build something for real, for myself, for others, and for the future. But it's not always easy, and it's not always for everyone. But in my opinion, it's always worth it if you commit yourself fully to it. Do you want to learn more about how to build a career or portfolio in alternative investments? Then download my free guide, The Alternative Investment Starter Playbook. It breaks down the key asset types in alternative investments and the strategies and paths to break in and invest. This is whether you're a hands-on investor or an operator or a passive investor that wants to explore passively investing in these categories. And if you're curious how to actually invest in your first private equity deal, check out my next video on how to find and underwrite your first off-market opportunity. This can be residential or commercial investing. So I'll see you there.